Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Magic Arena. We are back once again on the channel for the final time with green-black channel aggro. So, without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's get into the games, and I'll see you there. Okay, we're in, and we actually have turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 play, and the Stitcher Supplier should hopefully fuel the graveyard for Channel Troll. If not, there's a good chance Branchwalker does, so I'm going to keep this. I like this hand. We've even got non-painful mana to get us there as well. Yeah, we'll have to find a point to actually play this Overgrown Tomb, but I imagine turn 4 is just as good a turn as any, considering we actually have the double green by turn 3 as well for our other merfolk lady. So, we hit 3 lands. Wow. Just wow. That was good. Well, at least we got out of that pocket, because I would really hate to have drawn into that. We didn't quite get to the end of that pocket. Good to know. Alright, we'll swing for 1. Maybe he kills my Stitcher Supplier for some ungodly reason. We'll play Branchwalker. Update a creature, that's a necrotic wound with no creatures in the graveyard. I'm going to bin that for now. Yeah, I need him to kill my creatures, so that this Channel Troll can do its thing. That being said, I think... oh, he's going to pain himself. So this is going to be the blue-black Disinformation campaign deck, which is no fun for anyone. That being said... Oh, never mind. Sultai Reanimator? Well, Stitcher Supplier. Give me some creatures. Come on. 1. 1 whole creature. Thanks, game. Alright, it's going well. That's the RNG nature to this deck, unfortunately. It does happen. Alright, well, Ravenous Chupacabra, killing Branchwalker is quite fine. Gives me at least the fuel required for me to justify playing down a Channel Troll. See if he blocks here. That being said, like, Channel Troll is probably going to die to the next Chupacabra. So we'll just have to see whether or not that works out. This blocks 1 Stitchers, gives us 5 creatures now. 2 Glow Spores. Okay. Oh, Channel Troll. Play the Swamp, because we have Necrotic Wound in our graveyard. I want him to think that his creature is going to die. And we'll just have to see if Channel Troll survives the turn. Thief of Sanity. Okay. Well, that'll fuel us up. Another Lazav. Okay. Okay. Nothing in his graveyard right now for Lazav to actually target, and that forest is no exception. This is an odd deck. So we got 5 power on the board. Coming through with the Channel Troll. He could triple block, but somehow I'm very doubtful that's actually going to happen. Let's get rid of the Stitcher Supplier. Ooh, Necrotic Wound. Well, that's definitely going to take care of Thief of Sanity. If... he doesn't block with it anyway. So I'm going to actually intentionally get in with the Stitcher Supplier, because I do want to fill my graveyard up. Up to 6 creatures now. Okay. And I'm going to do this while he cannot stop me. Get rid of that Thief of Sanity. It's going to get exiled, so Lazav can't target it. Really good stuff, and this doesn't look like the kind of deck that's going to run Ritual of Soot. I'm going to run out my Channel Troll and see if these two can get us there. Finds his green into everyone's favourite Vraska. Get a minus on the 5/5. Okay, well, he has to block with everything in order for all damage to be prevented. Unless he just has a 1-mana removal spell. So we exile. We could also discard as well with Channel Troll, and maybe we get something cool. Let's get rid of Pelt Collector. Glow Spore. Okay, so I'm going to try and take out Vraska because the infinite tokens that are going to come spewing forth from this are going to be really bad. I'll also take the opportunity to kill both creatures if that presents itself. Alright. Okay. Well, I've got plenty of creatures in there, so I'm not really interested in playing anything here. I might actually just use Glowspore as a discard option. I'm going to keep the forest just in case he's running discard. Plague Crafter. Now I'm wishing I'd played it. Ouch. Okay. That sucks. I didn't see Plague Crafter coming. Maybe I should have. I just assumed Chupacabra was enough creature-based removal. Well, you know what they say when you assume. Make an ass out of you and me. So Lazav can become just a Chupacabra. You can get him for 1 extra point of damage. Whisper Agent. Oh, now we're digging real deep for cards to play. Alright then. And there was a Night Veil Sprite that just went in. It's a pretty good target actually for Lazav. Oh boy. Do we have we don't have any memorials in there, unfortunately, so maybe Glowspore can hit one. That would be a land that I would want to put on top, because it does represent a Channel Troll. Oh, this blocks quite nicely, though. Pretty much anything that comes at me is going to get blocked. And we just got normal lands, unfortunately, so I'm going to decline. Hey, land drop pass. Yeah, this one might have gotten away from us. We just got really unfortunate with a lot of our mills. And I should have played the Glowspore Shaman as well to play around the Plague Crafter. So that was... It was a punt through ignorance. That's not how that works. But if you want to become a 2-2, that's fine by me, Lazav. I think he assumed that it would actually trigger its Enter the Battlefield ability. Yeah, he did. Okay, so now it becomes a Night Veil Sprite. Swinging for 7. I'm not going to block because I can swing back. And I want to get him to a low enough life total where he can't comfortably swing at me anymore. Ooh, Channel Troll. Alright. Game's not over yet. If you can find a way to reanimate, we're in trouble. But if you can't, we should be all good. Being essentially on top decks is a problem for him. Alright, Channel Troll go. We have Plague Crafter protection now. We don't have Ravenous Chupacabra protection, unfortunately, so if he just top decks like a beast, then we're in trouble. But no, he does not have the capability to do that. And we start chewing away at our graveyard. Top deck. Oh, Izone. Oh my god, here we go. As long as that isn't a counter spell, which there's no reason why it should be. Okay. Okay. Let's pass the turn, shall we? Why? Why are you running counter magic? Not only that, but... Oh my god, Ravenous Chupacabra. Not only why are you running... Oh no, it's just Vraska. Okay. Take care as a Channel Troll.
I despise
Okay, so we're playing against the Sultai Reanimator control list. With Whisper Agents. I don't think there's anything I can draw that gets me out of this. We'll find out, though. I could kill Finebroker and get in at Vraska. Then we're still facing down a hell of a lot of damage. Taking 7 here. So we're dead on the backswing, so I'd need a removal spell and a creature in the same turn, which I can't do. Okay, so if we'd have resolved that Izoni, we'd have absolutely won. But for some reason, my opponent's playing Counter Magic in his main deck. So, what the hell are we doing now? Well, knowing that my opponent's running Chupacabras and Vraskas, I could bring in the Assassin's Trophy for that. Most of it's creature-based, so I don't think I want to bring in Duresses. Kral Harpooner only saw Night Veil Sprite, so it's not worth bringing in for that. I can probably just run my way through it. Other than that, I guess we could go the slower plan, bring in the Walkers over the Llanowar Elves. Probably the Shaper's Sanctuaries are good. And another fine finality. Let's go down Molder Hulk. 1 Charnel Troll. And 1 Stitcher Supplier. I think we'll try it like that. Yeah, Duress does hit a few things, but I don't think it hits enough. It hits Counter Magic. Wow. Yeah, I'm still blown away by my opponent's choice of cards. I thought, well, he's playing blue for, like, Discovery Dispersal or Connive Concoct. No, he's running blue for Counter Magic. Alright, this hand is really awkward. I think I can take it, though. I think it's fine. If I can keep this Underrealm Lich around, most of his removals seem to be creature-focused. Unless, of course, he's just boarded into a new deck. Maybe an Enigma Drake flies around somewhere, who knows? Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, Underrealm Lich looks like it can survive long enough. Comboed with Memorial to Folly as well. We should be able to pull back any creature we want from the graveyard and get some use out of it. Alright, opponent. Overgrown Tomb tapped. Cool. I'm going to slap down the Shaper's Sanctuary. It does open us up to turn 2 discard, but the fact that he didn't duress us here is probably a good indication that that was safe to do. Yeah, I could also see an argument for them bringing in blue for the Thought Erasure. Alright, so let's play down the Wildgrowth Walker. Slow start for us, but we have kind of boarded into the slower deck that kind of values out. Plague Crafter. Okay. Kills my duder. We get a Branch Walker. Which gets a Branch Walker. Yeah. I think I want to take any creatures that I actually find off the top. Since Underrealm Lich is going to be milling for me anyway. There's Ravenous Chupacabra, so I get to draw that Branch Walker. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now, the question becomes, do I just slap down this Lich? I think I don't, because I want to have Plague Crafter protection. So I'm going to play down the Branch Walker. See what it hits. If it's a land, then I'll play that. Definitely want to top Izoni. And then Overgrown Tomb tapped. Pass the turn. Izoni's solid for the late game. If I hold it in hand as well, it's basically going to mean that... Ugh. Oh my god. Muldrotha's in here. Alright, that's a good blue splash. We also saw Notion Rain as well. That was a blue splashable. So, Underelm Lich, I think, is the pick. Yeah, it's just gives me superb top decks. You can find me that answer to the Thief of Sanity super quickly. We can protect ourselves from Plaguecrafter. We can't do it from 2, but should be fine otherwise. So they're going to get in with Thief. They could hit our own necrotic wounds. They can only do it -2, so it's not quite enough for Underelm Lich to die. But if they have it in combo with something else, then maybe we can see that gone. Lands. Glowspore, okay. Yeah, some of our graveyard filling stuff, not really good for us that they're getting that. They actually can have some use out of this. Okay, my turn. There's Necrotic Wound. Alright. Let's get rid of Thief of Sanity. I don't want to see that anymore. And I could play my land into Izoni, get 3 creatures. Yeah. I think that's value enough. I'm a little worried that he just plays Island, and then we never get the opportunity to play Izoni again. At least this way he needs something like an Essence Scatter. He can target my creature all he wants, and then we can just Memorial it back. So now that I've got the protection from Plaguecrafter, I'm just going to get in with the Branchwalker and start offering up trades with my opponent. And in theory, we've kind of got this game locked up. See, oh, we got Muldrotha coming through. Okay. We have 4 creatures in our graveyard, sadly, so I might have to swing a Lich into Muldrotha and then Necrotic Wound it. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. That'll do. I would have liked the Find Finality, but this kind of has to happen. There's too much Muldrotha value. You can just keep recurring Plaguecrafters over and over again. And then we've got a problem. Okay, so we swing in with virtually everything. Everything but Izoni coming through. Because the bugs trade off with all of his creatures. I don't care if he fills his graveyard. We can even Memorial and get back something. Probably Wildgrowth Walker if I was to choose to do so. Alright, let's pay the 4 life. It's quite painful, but I do have to pave the way through. And yeah, let's just let the Stitcher Supplier die. It's one less blocker in the way. And lands. Playing Plaguecrafter. Cool. Anything he targets is going to draw as a card. Unless he targets Izoni. Izoni would be the exception to this minus here.
You need to be taken down a peg.
But we would draw a card off of Izoni being triggered. Cool. Let's go with probably Find Finality. Yeah, the power of Shaper's Sanctuary with Lich. It's pretty good. Yeah, let's go Find Finality. And yeah, let it go. Okay, now Memorial goes and gets me Izoni. Thanks, opponent. So we get that. We've got the mana to cast it. And our Undergrowth is now 8. As opposed to the 3 that it was before. I'm going to take the land over the Stitcher Supplier. I still wonder if actually maybe 2 Liches in this deck is a good idea. Because it is a powerhouse when it gets going. It's just there's so many situations where like we're trying to aggro out. 5-drop's not really helpful to that plan. Okay, let's play Izoni. Essence Scatter? No? Alright, well. 8 tokens for us. Alrighty then. If they want to kill it again, I can find Finality, get it back again. Ritual of Soot. Alright. Takes care of the tokens. That was a possibility, but I mean, at this stage, just look at the value we're getting. It doesn't seem to really matter to me all that much. Just take the Memorial, honestly. Swing for 6. And I'm just going to pass the turn. I think this board state, as it stands, is fine. Eldest Reborn. We'll crack Izoni off that one. If he has the Plague Crafter here, then we can Memorial back Underrealm Lich, but probably doesn't. I'll take the Necrotic Wound. And swing for 4. Find Finality. Get back Izoni. And Jade Light Ranger? Yeah, Jade Light Ranger. Yeah. I wonder whether or not I want to keep the Jade Light Ranger in hand, though, because Necrotic Wound might be more useful. Oh, we're just gonna Sinister Sabotage. Okay, that's fine. You do you, opponent. Sometimes I forget that you're a control deck. Alright. Discard this Necrotic Wound. I'm going to end step and get back Izoni. That being said, they do have this Eldest Reborn tick, so if they target anything in my graveyard, they're probably not going to, though, because they've got Muldrotha and they've got Vraska. Carnage Tyrant. There's nothing I can play that gets that Carnage Tyrant out of the way. Yeah, they definitely take some out of their own graveyard, so I'm just going to go and grab something from mine, which is going to be the Izoni. They need another Ritual of Soot in order for them to successfully get through. I was hoping for an Assassin's Trophy there, but I'll take the Jade Light. Play Izoni. That'll allow us to go very wide around whatever they come up with. And no attacks. So they can pick Muldrotha, that's not going to do much. They can pick Vraska, that's not going to do much. It's basically down to the top deck. They need Ritual of Soot. I don't think they've got... No, they haven't got Find Broker. Although Find Broker gets a permanent, doesn't he? Yeah, he's not... What's her name? Eternal Witness. Ah, playing the Eldest Reborn. Okay. Goodbye, token. Yep, you're still dead. You can play a Plague Crafter. You are still dead. And now you're out of mana. This combo, man. This combo is just so good. Alright. That went well. The Grindia matchup worked very well for us. I had to remember that I actually cut out Mulderhulk. I was wondering about that when Memorial was swinging through, whether or not I'd actually hit a Mulderhulk eventually. I forgot that I'd taken them out. It's almost transformational, is this this deck in its sideboard tech, because it turns from pretty slow aggro to reasonable kind of mid-rangey reanimator value-y stuff. I don't think I want to change anything. I think most of it went exactly as planned. There's a possibility I want to see one more Assassin's Trophy over, say, a Necrotic Wound because of the Eldest Reborns. Necrotic Wound can still hit Muldrotha and stuff like that, but I think the third Assassin's Trophy just allows us to hit a lot more things in his deck. You know, the Vraskas need more answers, that kind of thing. I think it's probably for the best that we have an additional Assassin's Trophy to do that sort of stuff. Okay, let's throw this one back. Alright, you're going to be on the play, opponent? It's usually 50-50 for some reason whether or not they let us go on the play. It's been explained to me before, but I still don't understand it. I don't see why anyone would not want to be on the play. Alright, let's take this. This seems reasonable. As the Underrealm Lich, we never saw a single answer other than Plaguecrafter to Underrealm Lich. I don't think they're running any Vraska's Contempts. And if they are, they've been insanely unlucky, like that Stitcher supplier right there. Yeah, let's just play this. Pass. It'd be nice to get an Explore creature so we can play Walker into that creature. Okay, well, it's going to be Glowspore into Charnel Troll now. Hopefully Glowspore hits us something for Necrotic Wound to actually have some value, because if he does go with his turn 3 Thief of Sanity, I would like to be able to Necrotic Wound it. Really don't want to have to deal with that kind of stuff. Opponent's holding priority. What could he have at this stage? It feels like instant and sorcery removal. Well, instant removal, technically. That's a big whiff, Captain. Okay. No. We rolled the dice. It came up very bad for us. Another Glowspore. Could see myself playing that, actually. Yeah, probably want to play another Glowspore. This Necrotic Wound needs its value. We've got 2 creatures in there. That's what I need. Okay, no lands though. I don't want any of those. None of that mess. And no swings just yet. I haven't decided when I want to go through this Stitcher's Supplier. I kind of want to keep enough fodder on board to actually survive a Plaguecrafter. We're so close to actually getting our Underrealm Lich going, so I'm just going to play Channel Troll. We get to hold up the Necrotic Wound. He could play Chupacabra here, but he's had enough. Okay, I guess he's struggling with his hand. He might have drawn a lot of top end. I noticed when his deck was flying through that he had a fair amount of it. He had Vraskas, Muldrothas, you know, that kind of stuff. And if he's struggling with his land, and he's got Chupacabras in hand, you know, I would have waited for my next top deck before I scooped, but I guess he'd seen enough. If he doesn't have an answer to an early Charnel Troll, that is a game in itself. You know, that's kind of why we have the Llanowar Elves in our main deck. It's because that turn 2 Charnel Troll can sometimes just be enough pressure to just take your opponent out of the game. You know, if you're up against Mono Green Stompy, they don't really run removal all that much. They run Rabid Bite, which, you know, is not going to deal enough damage in a fair few cases, so it's not always solid removal, and Channel Troll eventually gets bigger than most of their creatures, so it's a lot of fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed anyway, guys. If you want to see more with this deck, I do offer a 4th video for anybody who supports via Patreon or via a Twitch subscription, so if you want to support the channel in that way, then there is a reward for doing so, and I appreciate everyone who considers anything of that sort. We'll be back later on in the week, though, with some plenty more decks. I have subscriber decks that I want to play. I have mana burn decks I want to play, so I'm going to have a lot of variety over the next week, so hope you guys enjoy that stuff. If you've been enjoying today's video as well, be sure to like, subscribe. That's a great way to support the channel for free, and it helps out a ton, more than you might think, so anyone who does that, thank you very much for doing so as well. I hope you've enjoyed anyway, guys, and I hope to see you all next time for some more Magic Arena. See you later, guys.